up for yourselves. How y'all doing? Oh, DJ, cut it. Let's get right to it. I ain't got much time. I got to go get dressed. How y'all doing tonight? Look, I can see y'all. Y'all can see me. We're going to interact with each other. How about that? How y'all doing tonight? Some of y'all looking good. Some of y'all. I ain't going to sit up here and sugarcoat stuff for you. I'm going to let y'all know. Some people tend to label me as a troublemaker. Some people say I'm a heathen. The old folks say I'm a heathen. And it's not because I'm bad. It's because I think different than most people. You know, by me being a comedian, I find it funny in a tragic situation. Like if you was to see a blind person, you would think, oh man, his life gotta be hard. He blind. That ain't what I'm thinking. He blind. Why is he wearing shades? I mean, ain't it dark enough in this world already? It's pitch black, not dark enough. I look down here in Florida and I see a lot of people wearing the flip-flops. Not a problem. Here's the problem, ladies. If you got a bunion, you shouldn't wear flip-flops. Now, if your big toe look like it got an elbow, I'm just saying. I think different. I ask myself, why do people that stutter try to get out a word and they can't get it out, so they end the sentence with a whole different word? Like my homeboy, I went over to his house. We was up there playing video game. He said, man, I'm tired. I don't understand. I get labeled because I think different. I ask myself, when I go over people's house and they want me to take off my shoes when I come in their house, that's fine with me. But here's the thing. If your carpet's dirty already, I shouldn't have to take off my shoes. If I go in your house and your carpet dirty, and I gotta take my shoes off to walk on your carpet, that means I'm gonna have to take off my socks to walk in my shoes. Y'all think it? I think different. I'll give y'all, see if y'all think like me. When you buy new clothes, do you wash them before you wear them? You just buy them and put them on and go to the mall. That's what you do. Here's the thing. All these department stores have what we call dressing rooms. People try them on, they don't fit, they throw them back on the shelf. Let's just be honest, everybody don't wear drawers. You're thinking about it, ain't you? Some of y'all fellas in here right now think it's the dye in your jeans that's got you itching right now. That's a little STD residue. That's what it is. I'm just letting y'all know. You know, I think different. Like when I was about to buy a house, and the man said, this house is at a real nice price. Beautiful house, the house of your dreams. He said, I want to let you know your neighbor, he got AIDS. He said, do you want to still buy this house? I said, He said, why not? I said, that man got AIDS. He said, but that ain't bothering you. He over there, you over here. I said, but what about mosquito season? Could you imagine being the mailman at that house? You're thinking, ain't you? I'm watching you. You think different. And see, I blame that on my mama. I think different because of her. Because I remember the first time when I started doing comedy, I called my mama. I said, Mama, you ain't going to believe this. I said, your baby boy's a comedian. And some people say I'm actually good at it. She said, well, baby, I just knew it. I knew that you, when you was born, I knew you was going to be a comedian. I was telling your Aunt Vern, my baby is going to be a comedian. And I said, well, Mama, how did you know 30 years ago I was going to be a comedian? She said, well, baby, your daddy was a joke. I blame it on her. Blame it on her. My mama think different. When I was going out to Atlantic City, we got some family out there. We was trying to visit. I said, well, Mama, I'm going to put you on the airplane so you can go out here and visit the family. She said, no, baby, I ain't getting on no plane. I said, why not? She said, baby, they crash. I said, well, Mama, you taught me that when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. When God calls you home, ain't nothing you can do. She said, I know that, baby, but I don't want to be on that airplane and it's somebody else's time to go. Said, Mama, I had. Remember one time, I got an old school mama. I bought her a cell phone. So my sister, she was teaching her how to text on the cell phone, and my mama, she got to hang up. So she texts me every day, like, baby, I'm about to call you. I'm like, Mama, you ain't got to text me. You just call me. So one day she called and she texted me and she said, baby, Miss Inez died. Pray for the family. LOL. I said, Mama, I had to call. I said, Mama, Miss Inez died. She said, yeah, baby. She died about 8 this morning. I said, well, Mama, that ain't funny. She said, I know it ain't funny, baby. I said, pray for the family. I said, Mama, LOL means laugh out loud. She said, oh, baby, I ain't going to church this Sunday. They're going to think Mama owns something. So, Mama, I had. And in my family, we had a rule that if one of y'all fight, all of y'all fight. That's how I grew up. So here's the problem. I was always a chunky kid, but I couldn't fight. So I figured, as long as my cousin was around, I had a better chance of winning. So I didn't mind that rule until it was my cousin that got into a fight, and it was my turn to help him. And I was all about helping him until I got to the fight and realized it was 3 against 1. I ran all the way home. Okay, I'm fat. I walked most of the way. Bishop sitting right there. I ain't trying to lie. My mama was standing in the door. She said, your cousin got into a fight. They jumped him 3 against 1. You didn't help him? I was like, I knew the odds of me making it 3 against 2 was not in my favor. I had to ask myself because I was very smart. If little Tim's crew had 12 fists and little Will's mama had 1 belt, which butt whooping would hurt the worst?